Welcome. You're watching the Thrift Store Rundown, where we bring Hollywood home on a budget. I remember this story like it was yesterday, even though yesterday was more than a decade ago in the context of the story I'm about to tell you. I was sitting in a barbershop waiting area. I just got done with my haircut, and I was waiting for my stepdad, David Rodriguez, to get done with his haircut. I'm sitting with my cousin, and miraculously the waiting room area had a PlayStation and a copy of SmackDown vs. Raw 2010. So we were playing that game for the entire waiting period. And although I lost a couple of matches, my cousin, who's a little slightly bit older than me, is more experienced in wrestling gameplay than I ever will be. I gotta tell you, it was love at first fight. And I knew whenever I would have the resources necessary to obtain a copy of this and make it my own, I would do just that. And guess what? Over the holidays, I did. This is SmackDown vs. Raw 2010 featuring ECW. It's from THQ, it's for my Nintendo DS. And it cost me $13.58 off of Amazon. With that kind of a price, it had better be good. And believe you me, it is worth every penny. It is rated T for T. The power of WWE is in your hands. Quite literally. With the DS game, which has some things lacking in it. I'll tell you what those are. It's your world now, with new gameplay controls, a collectible card system, an enhanced story mode. You can create your own WWE superstar, locker room brawls, and an ambulance match, wherein you lock your opponent in an ambulance to win the match in this brand new match type for WWE SmackDown vs. Raw 2010. These are snapshots of gameplay, simulated. It's also licensed by Jakks Pacific, and I have it inside my DS. I'm ready to show you the amount of fun I had with this copy. But before I do, I gotta tell you a couple of caveats. You only hear the ring announcer in regards to the voices, and that would be Justin Roberts, covering ECW, SmackDown, and Raw. You don't hear any of the play-by-play announcers or analysts, so you don't hear Michael Cole, you don't hear Jerry the King Lawler, you don't hear good old JR Jim Ross, you don't hear Matt Striker, and that's sad. Plus, you can only play as a male WWE superstar. There is no shortage of divas here. There are only two of them, though. They would be Eve and Kelly, if I'm correct. No Bellatons, no thanks. And only two divas? Come on. But you know what? I'll take what I can get. And believe you me, I'd be glad to take Eve or Kelly any day. As a matter of fact, there is a short-lived romantic storyline with Eve. But that's in story mode. So these are your match types, your traditional one-on-one bouts, plus your special, gimmick type matches, last man standing, ladder match, steel cage match, tables match, TLC, tables, ladders, and chairs, extreme rules, and the new ambulance match. Each and every one of them are worth playing, okay? I'm just gonna do the one-on-one, just for purposes of time. In regards to the superstars that you can opt in to play as, well, there are no shortage of them. From Triple H to John Cena, Jeff Hardy, Evan Bourne, Edge, Christian, Chris Jericho, CM Punk, Batista the Big Show, the list goes on and on. This is my very own superstar, which I named after myself, Mr. PCS. With weird-looking hair and a beard. By the way, I don't like how beards look on me, and neither does my mother. But this is me, Mr. PCS. So, I'll select, and my opponent will be who I choose it to be. So, let's play against Rey Mysterio. So now that's done, you get to choose the arena. And you can do one of these three shows here, Monday Night Raw, SmackDown, or ECW. In story mode, you start off as an ECW rookie. and you win a few matches to become the ECW champion. Then you advance to SmackDown under the supervision of General Manager Vicky Guerrero. You win a few matches over there, win a few titles, and then you advance to the big one, Monday Night War, under the supervision of General Manager, the hottest General Manager, the personification of the Tom MILF within professional wrestling, Stephanie McMahon. And you win a few titles over there. All the while, you're headlining main events in pay-per-views such as Backlash, Judgment Day, Night of Champions, The Great American Bash, SummerSlam, Unforgiven, No Mercy, The Survivor Series, Armageddon, The Royal Rumble, and No Way Out. The final stop on the journey to the granddaddy of them all, the showcase of the Immortals, the 25th anniversary of WrestleMania! By the way, yes, this was published in 2010, so should this included the 26th annual WrestleMania? Oh well. Hey, this thing falls on me! Oh, come on. I was about ready to fight Rey Mysterio in any one of these arenas. Oh well. This game was developed in 2009 and was published in 2010, so I guess I'll give it that. I'll wait for that to unfreeze. And if it doesn't, well, I guess it's having an off day. I will tell you that as soon as I unwrapped this from its packaging, I played the entire story mode in one day. That's right. In the span of one day, I've gone from ECW rookie to, I guess, WWE legend, belonging in the Hall of Fame, for capturing every male world title available in professional wrestling. That would be the ECW title, plus the Intercontinental and United States titles, the World Heavyweight Championship, and the WWE Championship. All of that in one day. And beating nearly all of my opponents within a span of 3 to 5 minutes. They were good opponents, to say the very least, but I nearly bested them all. Santino Marella, on my debut on Raw, though, oh, he was a bit finicky to have to pin. But I managed to do it after a few tries. So that's SmackDown vs. Raw 2010. A lack of divas, and of course, no Cullen commentators, no play-by-play analysts. Well, that's sad, but on the whole, all will be forgiven once you start playing this game. And I think, like me, you will be hooked. It was love at second fight for me upon playing this game. This is the instruction manual. I was told by the Amazon seller Gamer Girls online that this would not include the instruction manual, but luckily for me, it did. And once I read this, I was good to go. So, for a couple of caveats, I gotta give SmackDown vs. Raw 2010 4 out of 5 claps. And as you'll notice, it's sitting on top of an actual WWE SmackDown Live wrestling ring, already pre-assembled for me and purchased for 25% off the price of $3.49. Let's get an aerial overhead view of the entire thing, as best as I can tell you. As best as you can see here. Yep, everything's there. The WWE logo at the center. I should take that price tag off. But I keep it there because, well, I want to make it clear how much I got this for, so that I can inspire you to try and hunt for a similar bargain, or a bargain of even greater, more awesome magnitude like this. As you'll see here, the couple of corner ring posts and the turnbuckles are actually kind of crooked. And a couple of them are actually adjustable, which is kind of neat. See here, this turnbuckle is actually kind of a lever that you can adjust to kind of straighten out the ropes here. Anyway, let's show you the sides here. WWE SmackDown Live. pretty neat, even though I don't actually own any wrestling figurines. Don't worry. Once the thrift store remedies that situation, you bet your bottom dollar I will. It looks like SmackDown vs. Raw 2010 is not going to unfreeze itself, so I'm going to have to unfreeze it myself. I would show you the gameplay trailer, but then again, Content ID and WWE, well, they're like this. They're tight, and I know that to be a very true firsthand, because if I show you anything related to WWE directly from the source, well, guess what? The video will be blocked worldwide, and I can't have that. Okay, so I think I'm ready to play now. Let's do one-on-one, and I will be myself, Mr. PCS, and I'll take on, you know what, let's take on Mr. Kennedy. Mr. Kennedy! Kennedy! And I will do, since I have the ring, SmackDown. This is a normal, standard, one-on-one bout. By the way, you will experience some major stipulations to certain matches when you play in story mode. So as your character's entrance video starts playing, by the way, your character gets some Batista-like fireworks and pyrotechnics in your entrance. You have to pick certain signature moves for your character to use in emergency situations, such as instant recovery, instant get up, and submission escape. Watch this. Isn't that cool? By the way, Justin Roberts will not voice the introduction for your very own superstar because, well, that would take him more work, even though that's a shame.
Kennedy!
There he is!
Kennedy!
Terrible wrestler, but he would make a fantastic ring announcer.
Wisconsin, weighing 235 pounds, Mr. Kennedy!
Yep, that's Justin Roberts. But he should have been like, Mr. Kennedy! Let's see if I still got it. Remember, I slayed nearly all my opponents in one day. Oh, nice. I think I really still do got it. Uh-oh. That's Kennedy taking me down now. Now, I haven't played this in a while since I last did it on the day that I got this, so maybe I'm losing my touch here. Oh, jeez. Well, he's going to be a toughie, isn't he, Mr. Kennedy? Oh, I got it. Come on, you. Dadgummit. The SmackDown Live Wrestling Ring earns 4 out of 5 claps because of, well, the couple of corner turnbuckles here, the couple corner posts being a little crooked. So this combo gets 8.5 out of 10. Win or lose, you're a winner for buying this game, for whatever console that you buy it for. As a proud member of the WWE Universe, yes it is my world now, and I say to myself and to you, what a wonderful world. By the way, since I don't have any wrestling figurines to play with to utilize this SmackDown Live ring, I gotta make do with what I got. And that would be my Edward and Jacob Twilight figurines. Yes! Duke it out on the ring, boys! Have a real fight to win Bella's heart. Not those pansy werewolf versus vampire fights with all that VFX nonsense. And who do I got as the referee? Well, since he was the only figurine around here that actually wore something that had stripes on it, and WWF wear stripes, Louis Tomlinson shall serve as my quote-unquote referee. Hey, gotta make do what you have. Who said playing with action figures and wrestling rings isn't cool? Especially if you're a Twilight hater. Thanks for watching. I got some childhood reliving to do. I'll catch you on the flip side.